Hey everyone, so in our world today, clinical depression is one of the biggest problems within teenagers, and basically statistics say that, I'm sorry, my dog is scratching his new beautiful cone. He had an operation, so basically statistics say that 1 out of 25 people are clinically depressed, and I just want to say that one of these people can be your friends. Like, I've been through finding a friend who actually was hiding it, because if you tend to have clinical depression, people don't tend to understand that it is actually a real problem. It's not just their own psyching out themselves. So I just want to say that if you notice some of these signs in your friends, like constant sadness, persistent feelings of guilt, trouble thinking, concentrating, just like they're not themselves anymore, suicidal thoughts. Oh, most importantly, if this person is abusing alcohol or drugs or overeating or overexercising, it could be a sign of clinical depression, and you should really talk to the person and try to figure out what's going on, and maybe help them out, because it can lead to some really consequences that I have seen with my friends, and my one friend, and I don't want that. I don't want anyone to have to go through that again. My signs would be, I would say, encourage treatment, but don't go up to the person and be like, hey, you need some help. Actually, talk to them, talk about the fact that you're concerned, talk about the fact that they don't seem happy and it could be a problem, and just talk about how you could help them out, because that is the most important thing. When it comes to people with depression, they need to know that someone cares. They do. Everyone needs to know someone cares. Everyone needs the idea that someone cares about them, because otherwise, that sucks in a world where no one cares, because someone always does. You just don't realize sometimes. When you're talking to the person, explain that clinical depression is a medical condition, and then what they're feeling is normal. Make them feel like it's normal for them to feel that way, because it is. It is normal. Talk to them about, suggest that they see a psychologist or a professional to help them out, and explain to them that doesn't mean they're mad. Asking for help doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Asking for help is a good thing. Because the moment this person goes back to who they were, they can go back to being as successful as they were. And if you don't treat depression, you're just going to go down a downhill road, Once the person agrees to see a professional, help maybe prepare a list of questions. The person knows what kind of questions they're going to get, so they don't get bombarded. Help them out with what's going to happen. Take them through a run-through of the treatment that's going to happen to them. And, maybe even show them a documentary of someone getting through that and make them feel better. Last of all, I'd say express your willingness. Express your willingness to help. Express how much you care about them. Just keep telling them how much you care about them, because people with depression don't tend to have those thoughts themselves. They need to know that someone cares. Everyone does. So that is how I would say dealing with a friend who's depressed, and do it. I know it sounds unrealistic, but it does happen a lot more than people think it does.